Dakar 2023, and it's by no means a walk in the park. The riders will have to get their navigation spot on, and the rain has transformed parts of the track into a mud bath, a fitting end for what has been a gruelling edition. Only 12 seconds separated the top two this morning, so it was all to play for. But it was the riders at the bottom of the overall standings who had the somewhat dubious honour of opening the piste. It quickly became apparent that this would be no procession. Everyone was going to have to earn that Dakar finish. But make it they did. 80 of 121 riders after 15 days and over 4,500 kilometres of painstaking effort. And no class was more painstaking than Original by Motul, won by South Africa's Charan Moore.
You take the hardest race in the world and you make it harder, and then the weather comes and it makes it harder, and then the stages get longer, so it's harder. So incredible, incredible, incredible.
Myriam Pohl defended her title in the women's class. That's her third victory. She was one of just two women to finish on two wheels, along with Kirsten Landman in Original by Motul.
Even if it's your first or your fifth or your 10th, it's an accomplishment when you make it to the finish. I don't have a lot to say. The smile says it all.
It certainly does, Myriam. Another rider with a big grin at the line was Mike Doherty, the leading rookie of this 45th edition. The South African had a couple of top three finishes this week, and he came 16th overall.
I feel amazing. It's probably one of the biggest achievements I've had so far in my career.
It was also a superb Dakar for Romain Dumontier. The Frenchman was 22nd on his debut last year and improved to 14th as he won the Rally 2 class. Remarkably, Dumontier, Doherty and Pohl all belong to the same team, HT Rally Raid Husqvarna Racing, and all 7 of their riders managed to finish. I'm really happy I won my class, and that's amazing. I was thinking about it when I got here, but I didn't really talk about it because so much can happen, and I got it done. I'm super happy. And so to the top 5 riders overall. Adrian van Beveren said he couldn't really be happy with 5th place, even if finishing the Dakar is a victory of sorts. The Frenchman didn't feel like he made any significant errors, even if every day was a sprint, but his wait for a first Dakar podium goes on. Pablo Quintanilla leapfrogged Van Beveren on the final stage as he finished in 4th. But just like his Honda teammate, that wasn't exactly the result that he'd been hoping for. The Chilean has already finished as a runner-up twice, and he now boasts 6 top 4 finishes. You can guarantee that Pablo will be back next year chasing a maiden title. Skyler Howes had a superb fortnight, and he looked like he might become the second American to conquer the bikes after Ricky Brabeck, but it wasn't quite to be for the man with the bivouac's best moustache. He led for 5 days but had to be content with 3rd place overall. He is the 5th biker from the USA to stand on the Dakar podium.
How could I be anything but happy? I mean, this is come down to the absolute wire, and you can always look back and say, man, maybe I could have saved this here and here, but we arrived here to the finish safely, and I'm on the podium, and we get back to the drawing board, we go straight back to work, and we come back swinging again next year.
Someone had to win the rally, and that meant someone had to lose it. Spare a thought for Toby Price, who began today 12 seconds ahead of Kevin Benavides. The Australian lost time looking for a couple of waypoints and eventually missed out on a 3rd crown by just 43 seconds. That's the smallest margin in history. Price's KTM deal is up for renewal in March, so we'll have to see what the future holds for the 2016 and 2019 winner.
hard to take at the moment, but yeah, look, at the end of the day, I'm going home in one piece, and yeah, we've got a Dakar trophy, so it's yeah, not all lost, but for sure, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but we'll see what's next.
Benavides was supremely consistent, and he struck at just the right time, winning the final 2 stages to secure his second Dakar triumph, one with Honda in 2021, one with KTM in 2023. It's been some rally for the Benavides brothers. Between them, they racked up 5 stage wins and landed the Tuareg trophy. What an incredible Dakar. It was super hard. I don't know, every day was harder than the last, but I was always consistent. I finished every stage in the top 10. I fought hard, and now I'm here. And thank you to everyone who has supported me. Benavides and Price finished the final stage comfortably clear of the rest, with a 55-second gap handing the Argentine the overall win. Remarkably, he took it without picking up a single bonus second. Is the final top 10 with Luciano in 6th ahead of Daniel Sanders and Nacho Cornejo. Sherco and Hero both had a rider in the top 10 with Lorenzo Santolino and Franco Caimi. Kevin is of course the early leader in the World Rally Raid Championship. Well, let's hear a bit more from Benavides, who becomes the 12th man to win multiple titles in the bikes. It means a lot. This Dakar has been physically harder, longer. It's gone back to being a Dakar where navigation played a big role. It was very physical with complicated terrain. The change from Honda to KTM was a question of motivation. I wanted a challenge, and I came here in search of new success. No other rider had managed to win the Dakar with these 2 teams, with these 2 different brands, and that was the main reason for coming here. Obviously it's been a battle, but there's a very good atmosphere in the team. Toby and I have a good relationship. We are rivals on the track, and we're friends off it. Toby's an extraordinary rider. He's won the Dakar twice, he's very strong, he has a lot of experience. He's very fast and he knows how to keep calm. I think his personality is his biggest strength. I admire him a lot, so I'm really happy to have been competing with him and with the top 15 or 20 guys in this class, because they are the best in the world. They are, Kevin, and you're the best of the best.